welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another hair video. I feel like it's been a minute since we sat down, showed you guys what I've been using and what I've been loving at the moment, so I thought today was the perfect opportunity to do so. This is going to be a routine that's going to be really quick and easy for any curly girl to do. Also, it will be very beneficial to do this in the spring and summertime. Make sure you stay towards the end because at the end I'm going to list out some other products that you can also use that can give you really good results in this routine. Bless you, Papa. I have my coffee here. Make sure you grab your coffee, grab something to drink or whatever you want, and let's get ready to do our hair together. First things first, I already styled my hair, and if the lighting starts to change, you guys, it's because sunset, it's like approaching, so there's definitely going to be, the lights probably are going to be in and out, so fair warning. All right, so I washed my hair already and I had it in this towel while I've been doing my makeup, which I actually had some fun today, and I did some like purple eyeshadow. I haven't done an eyeshadow in a while, so I'm surprised I was still able to get like a really cute look. I actually really like how this looks. Okay, had to adjust the camera. We're a little too high. It's been a while since I filmed here, so just bear with me a little bit. Okay, so this is what my hair looks like, again, straight out of the towel. I did went ahead and shampooed. I co-washed today and I deep conditioned. I'm trying to like shred my product stash, so I'm using a lot of products that have been in my stash for some time now. So I actually did revisit Curls and I used their green line, and surprisingly it was really good. My first time using it, and I really like how my hair looks, so it's definitely setting me up for success. So for this wash and go, we are going to be using little to no water, and that is the trick, to be able to use one product only and not have to layer a ton of products and still make your hair look like you use a bunch of products or like you cocktailed a few products. So I'm going to start off by sectioning my hair. That is probably something that's never going to stop happening in my hair routines because I just always have really great results whenever I do section. So let's go ahead and section that off. Typically, I would go right into wetting my hair with some water and making sure it's detangled and ready to, like, you know, me layer a bunch of product. But the beauty in this routine is that you are not adding any water to your hair. The more water you add to the hair, it's just going to cause more drying time. You have to layer more products. We're not going for that today. We want something quick, something easy. That's kind of like the goal that we're going for today. So I am going to use my Soultanicals Frizz Whizz Curl Defining Leave-In Conditioner. Those of you who haven't followed me for a while, you know that this product has been in my stash for a very long time, ever since I discovered Soultanicals. I dug out all of my Soultanical products and I found this one and I was like, dude, where have you been? So I will be using this product today. We're going to be styling our hair with this product. Again, stay to the end of this video because I'll give you other product suggestions that you can also do this routine with, where you will get fabulous results. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so I'm gonna go right in. We're gonna go right into applying product. Now the trick with this technique is that you need to be heavy-handed, okay? If you are very light-handed with the product, you're not gonna get the curl definition, you're not gonna get the moisture, and it's just not gonna be a good look. So essentially this is your water and styling product at the same time. So you kind of want to drench it, and know your hair is not gonna feel producty at the end of this. I will show you, but you kind of want to drench this and treat it like if it's water, essentially. And you want to make sure that every strand feels hydrated, feels moisturized, especially your roots. My roots down here are always my problem areas. I did go ahead and take another pump of that product, and I am just going to distribute evenly all throughout. So your hair should now look like this, okay? Before, after. Make sure it's nice and moisturized. We're gonna take it a step further, use a brush. I think I'm gonna go with my Denman today because I've been using the Felicia Leatherwood styling brush so much that I kind of want to switch it up today and show you guys what kind of results I'll get. So I'm gonna go ahead and just brush this out so that I can make sure that every strand has enough product. Bam. So now we're gonna go right into styling. Again, I'm gonna use my Denman brush to style, and I'm gonna split this section into two because I kind of want like more, when I think of spring and summer, I think of a more voluminous wash and go. I think of more like air-free, flowy. That's kind of what I think about when I think of spring and summer. So we're gonna go for that today using the Denman brush. Yes, it's possible. The Denman brush does not always give you shrinkage and like tight curls. It just depends on how you utilize the brush, okay? So I'm going to take it and kind of use it to separate my curls so that I can go go for that voluminous look and also have way less drying time. So I'm going to show you. So that little small section, I split it up into two. When you're using a Denman brush, make sure you start at the root. Don't start midway through, because that's going to cause, one, your curl pattern is going to look different, and two, your roots are going to be frizzy. So start all the way at the roots, and then you can go ahead and just keep the brush kind of straight so that it doesn't, you know, define your curls too much. So here we have no chunky curls. It's very, very stringy. I'm going to shake them still, and I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to scrunch because I'm going for a more elongated, voluminous, flowy look. So I'm going to leave it just like that. And being that I don't have any water in my hair, I don't have anything to scrunch out. So I can just leave it like that, and it's going to give me elongation. You'll see. So repeating the same steps. Again, if I feel like I need more product, this side needs a little bit because it's a little dry. If I feel like I need more product, don't be afraid. Go right in there. You're only using one product and you don't have much water in your hair. Again, little to no water in your hair, so don't be shy. Go ahead and just go right in. There we go. Shake them. You want to activate them, and bam. Moisturize, no frizz, and we didn't use water. It's the best. I'm telling you, I've been saving so much time, especially drying time. Once I get to the top of my hair is going to be super dry, even drier than the ones in the bottom, and that is okay. As long as I'm using the right amount of... I got a new chair and I keep spinning. Jeez. It literally does not stop spinning. But what I was saying is that even if my hair is super dry, it is okay. Brush it, distribute it evenly. Now the sun is setting and I have this like weird thing. Let me see if I could put my curtains down. Hold on. Wow. Okay, that was actually really helpful. I'm glad I added curtains to this, well, like shades to this room, because anytime I will film around this time, this would always be my issue. I'm just gonna go on and start at the roots. Here we are, spinning again and shaking those curls to activate. Same thing with this little section. We're just going to shake. Now, if you're an OG and you've seen how I always style my hair with a Denman brush, I curve it so that I can get those clumpy, really nice and juicy curls. You can do that same brush technique with this like method with the applying the product on dry hair. You'll get the same results as if you were to do it on wet hair and layer products. You'll get shrinkage and all that. But again, I'm going for more like elongation today, so that's why I am not doing that method or like scrunching. But you can still scrunch. It's just I just don't feel like it's necessary. Let's move on to the next section. This is literally what I'm going to be doing to the whole hair. Not adding any water. Literally, there's no water in my spray bottle, so you will not be seeing me adding water. The only thing is that you will see me adding gel to my problem area. So I'm going to show you guys that. And even in that step, I'm not going to be wetting my hair. So I'll show you what that looks like. But for now, I'm just taking, again, a generous amount. I like this product because it's not thick. I feel like this wouldn't work on a product that is way too thick, because some products that are way too thick, in order for you to evenly distribute it, it needs to be wet. So keep in mind, this is not going to work for every product that you have in your stash. That's why I suggest for you to just wait till the end of the video so I can show you which ones I've done it with that has worked. But I've noticed that if it's too thick, it's not going to work. So just keep that in mind. Also, make sure you're getting your roots, especially once you start going higher up, because if you missed a spot, you're going to be able to tell, and you definitely don't want to see that difference in like curl pattern and like frizziness. So take your time. You're not going to spend too much time drying it anyway, so take those extra minutes just making sure that every single strand is coated. Passing it a few times just to make sure that it's evenly distributed, and then that final time is going to be the styling one. Look how beautiful, guys. The curls are still juicy, defined. They look amazing. Also, do keep in mind that this may or may not work for your hair type. I've only done this on my hair type, so I know for a fact it works for me. But if your hair type is maybe looser, or if your hair type is maybe tighter and it requires water in order to style it, then this technique won't work for you. But I also would say that if you have wavy hair, this probably won't work, because you'll probably completely weigh down your hair because of the amount of product that you're using. But for me, because my hair is low porosity, it's fairly thick, and I have a lot of hair, and my hair is relatively dry, I would say. My hair can get pretty dry. This definitely works because it absorbs all of the moisture, even though I don't have like water in it. So this section was done fairly quickly as well. That's another thing I love. Y'all, this is quick because I'm only adding one product and I'm not doing too much. Literally, I'm skipping the step of adding water. I'm skipping the step of detangling. I'm going right into just adding product to my hair, and that's why I love it so much, because it's easy, and I've been rocking less buns because of this routine. That is for sure. So like I was mentioning earlier, my crown area is my problem area. If I just use a leave-in or a cream, it is not going to give me the hold or tame the frizz as much as I would like it to. So I always, you guys are probably tired of me mentioning this, but always go in with Eco Styler Gel, specifically the Argan Oil one. Love it so much. So I just take a little bit on my hand, and as I do each section, I just target those problem areas so that I don't have frizz, you know? See how it just sleeked that down? I love it. And I can also use my edge brush to do like my baby hairs, but I'll do that towards the end. I just wanted to show you guys that Eco Styler Gel for me always works, and it just helps tames my frizzy prone areas. My camera actually overheated, so I wasn't able to show you guys how I styled the front. I want to point out I do have a little bit of white residue in the front, and that's just because for the front of my hair, like I mentioned, I kind of go crazy with Eco Styler Gel and just like put kind of like a glob of it right in the front because problem areas. Gotta tack it before it dries. That's why that is there, but don't worry, it's gonna dry off once I go ahead and dry my hair. The curls are still looking juicy. They have a lot of movement, no frizz in sight because it's just not the way I like to rock my hair. So if I see that it looks good in this stage, I know it's gonna look even better once it dries. So I am gonna go ahead and diffuse my hair today. You can air dry for the summertime. I like don't even pick up the diffuser most of the time because it's so warm, you're active, you're out, your hair dries much faster. So I don't diffuse in the summer, but today is not summer weather just yet, so it is pretty chilly. So I am gonna go ahead and diffuse my curls, and then I'll show you guys what my hair looks like, and then we can talk about these results. So my hair is now fully dry. I made sure I went in and like double, triple checked to make sure that none of the spots inside were wet, and they were not. I did separate a little bit, but not too much because I kind of wanted to do it on camera because I didn't do the technique on the brush where you get more clumpy curls. For the most part, my curls are like really stringy, and that's exactly what I wanted. It literally took me like 20 to 25 minutes to dry my hair. So quick, and my hair is not producty, as you guys can see. It is not stiff. It still has a lot of body, a lot of movement, and there's a no frizz. My favorite part. So first things first, I do have the Aussie Miracle Coils Nourishing Oil, and this is one of my favorite oils because it has a nice and thick consistency. So I'm gonna take just one pump and distribute it around my hands, put my hair over, and just gonna kind of go crazy with that to just seal in my ends, and then to also help lift up my roots. And this is what it looks like. I can go ahead and pick it if I want more volume. So let me just do that just for the sake of the video. Get the maximum volume over here. So this is what my hair looks like now that it is fully dried, and I love it. I hope you guys like it too, and I hope it works for you as well. But like I promised, I wanted to mention a few products that I've been using and I've done this technique with, and it works beautifully. I'm gonna put you on really quick. So these are all drugstore products, so they're probably under 15 bucks. So the first one is an OG but a goodie. This is the SheaMoisture Jamaica Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. You guys remember this? We've used this. Probably every single curly girl has come across this product at some point, have used it, loved it. I used to use this a lot back in the day. I used to cocktail it with a bunch of products, and now I discovered that it works alone just fine. So this is one that you should try it with if you have it in your stash. Another one, I actually don't think this is under 15 bucks. I do think this is a little more higher end, sorry. But this is the Pattern Leave-In Conditioner. If you guys follow me on the blogs, and I feel like I always use this. I have it here in my makeup cart. It is such a good product, and it works amazingly on its own. And your hair just needs to be soaking wet again, and you can do this little styling technique with it. It's so good. It's such a good product. I'm literally almost out of it. I have about half of a wash and go I can probably do, so I definitely need to restock on this. But this Pattern Leave-In, amazing. let's move on to some products that are not really cream based that can still give you a really good wash and go. Just proceed with cautions using these products. I wouldn't suggest you to do this every single time you do your hair because it is not a cream based product, so it can dry out your hair over time. So just occasionally when you want a quick wash and go, I would suggest to use these products. So this is the OGX Decadent Creamy Mousse. This one is actually a really interesting formula. It is part mousse and part cream, so your hair will be moisturized, but it also has really good hold. So I would use this for this little styling technique. I've done it a bunch of times. If you follow me on Instagram, I've posted a few routines showing you guys how I use this on my drier curls, and I also show you guys my results. So if you guys want to see this in action, just follow me on Instagram at chelliscurls, because I have used this plenty of times and I love my results every single time. The last product that I'm going to share with you guys now is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Curl Activating Mousse. This guy also can stand alone. You can do it when your hair is a little bit more damper if you want to, but it's also a really good product to do this with. I have a tons of other recommendations. I will link them down below. I don't want to make this video too long. The Mix Chicks is a good one. I have like a whole little list here on my acrylic board, but the Mix Chicks is a good one, and Camille's Naturals has a lot of good ones. And there's also some gels that you can actually get away with doing. If you guys have like moisturizing gels, there are some of those that you can also get away with doing this technique with. So again, I'll link some down below. I am not one to cocktail a million products anymore, because why? I mean, I just feel like at this point, if one product can do the job, why I gotta spend 10 hours doing my hair and then another 10 hours drying it? You know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely trying to utilize my time much better these days, and cutting down my wash and go routines has definitely saved me a lot of time. So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys found it helpful. I hope one of these tips or tricks are able to just facilitate and just make your wash and go routine a little bit easier. If you guys are gonna try this, let me know in the comments. If you tried it, please come back and let us know if it worked for your hair. What's your hair type? Let us know so we can chat and get to know each other in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.